Disagreements over power, defense, and digital trade. The EU and US, once steadfast allies, now find themselves at odds. A tense negotiation unfolds as both sides vie for control in an increasingly complex global landscape. Both sides demanded control. The US wanted dominance. The EU stood its ground. The stakes couldn't be higher. With geopolitical tensions rising and economic challenges mounting, the transatlantic partnership faces its toughest test yet. At the heart of the dispute, a proposed 50-50 deal. Equal say, equal responsibility. But can these longtime friends truly share the reins of global leadership? The US, accustomed to calling the shots, bristles at the idea of relinquishing its grip. Meanwhile, the EU, emboldened by its growing influence, refuses to play second fiddle. Defense spending becomes a flashpoint. The US demands more European investment, while the EU insists on autonomy in its security decisions. Digital trade emerges as another battleground. Data privacy, tech regulations, and market access spark heated debates across the Atlantic. As negotiations drag on, the world watches with bated breath. Will this 50-50 deal usher in a new era of shared leadership? Or will it deepen the rift between these longtime allies? The clock is ticking. The future of the transatlantic alliance hangs in the balance. One thing is clear. The outcome of this clash will shape global politics for years to come. Disagreements over power, defense, and digital trade. The EU and US, once close allies, now find themselves at odds. Both sides demanded control. The US wanted dominance. The EU stood its ground. In a tense negotiation, they reached a 50-50 deal. But tensions remain high. The EU insists on digital sovereignty. The US pushes for market access. Defense spending is another flashpoint. The US urges more NATO contributions. The EU dreams of strategic autonomy. Power dynamics shift. The EU flexes its regulatory muscle. The US leverages its tech giants. As the world watches, these Western powers grapple for leadership. Will they find common ground? Or will the Atlantic divide widen? The future of transatlantic relations hangs in the balance. This 50-50 deal may be just the beginning of a new era in EU-US relations.